I've got you. We'll start first with Sean Coleman.
Hey, Xavier. So tonight, Justice Winslow making his return after over 400 days without playing. I know that this is your only experience as an NBA rookie, but it just has to be empowering to be a part of this culture in this team and just celebrate his return. Can you speak to the camaraderie that's there with this team, and especially celebrating a night like tonight where a teammate comes back after such a long, time without playing?
Yeah, it's huge, especially because Justice is like my locker mate. So he's right next to me. So we've been chopping it up. He's been giving me little pieces of game here and there. So I was rooting for him just to go out there and have fun and to see him aggressive and taking advantage of every opportunity. It was great. It was great for sure. Day in and day out, I saw him doing his treatment, his rehab, and then cheering for us each and every game. Like, man, I want to be out there so bad so I can help y'all. So to get that opportunity today for him, I was very happy for him.
Evan Barnes.
Xavier, I know obviously it was the first game, but just in practice and kind of seeing how Justice plays a little bit, what excites you the most about him being back on the court besides just his attitude and his positive energy?
He's a guy who can draw two people real easy. He's really fast, really athletic, can handle that rock. So, when you swing it to him, he's already at a mismatch. He's blowing by you, causing somebody to come rotate. If you don't rotate, it's a layup every time. Just athletically, it's hard to match up with him. And then he's really cerebral. Like, a lot of people don't give him credit for that, but he really thinks the game, thinks the moves, makes the reads, is a really good playmaker. So he gets a lot of stuff done for sure.
Drew Hill.
Xavier, I don't want to be the downer that asks about the loss, but four games in 5 days is a pretty tough stretch. How ready are you guys to finally get a day off and be able to regroup before Monday?
Good. For me personally, it had its ups and its downs. Some days I'm like, man, I feel good. Some days I'm like, Lord, help me today. So for me, definitely have my ups and downs, but at the same time, just being able to be a part of it is a blessing. So I'm excited for it all for sure.
Parker Fleming.
Hey, Xavier. So the last time you got to start, you got to share the floor with Brandon Clark, and then tonight you had to guard the floor with Jonas Valanciunas, play more of like the four position. Was there like any adjustments, having to go from playing the five and playing the four, especially next to another pure five like JV?
For me personally, it's figuring out my opportunities at the four and how I can be most effective out there. Watching BC and watching KA, they make it look easy at the four. They just get it done in every way. Threes, floaters, getting to the basket, rebounding. And I'm out there just kind of at the three-point line like, how do they do this? So for me, there's something that I have to watch, pick their brains on. How do they get to their spots? How are they still effective out there? And something that I have to get used to for sure.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, X, even though this was a different starting lineup for you, I think now it's the third different lineup you've started in. You took 5 threes tonight. You were looking for your shot. Through the ups and downs of the season, is this sort of a sign that you're getting more comfortable out there playing NBA ball?
For sure. And as even more games go on, I'll start knocking them down, hopefully. So my thing is you just got to take them. Those are the shots that they're giving us. Those are the great shots that we work on, the great shots that I work on day in and day out. And my team's giving me a lot of confidence to take those shots, miss or make. That's the best shot possible in certain situations. So I got to just take them with confidence and hope they fall.
Sean Coleman.
And it's kind of going on Parker's question with you now playing with Jonas in the starting lineup. So you played with the different versions of the front court besides Jaren. Just can you start to see the different versatility and the different advantages that are there with the front court that with Jaren back truly will shine once y'all are at full health and can really be an advantage for the roster going forward?
Yeah, I've been with a lot of different rotations, even though we've had the same guys, I've been with a lot of different rotations, and you can see the vibes. They're different with each one. Some groups that I'm in were more of a scramble, scrappy team on D, and that's how we get in. Then we're going transition. Other teams or other rotations, like say I'm with Josh, something like that. Setting him, getting him his looks in for the floater so he can make plays. Or if he's out, it's just JV. We're going through a lot more post ups. He's creating the double teams, and we're playing off that. So I've been with a lot of different rotations, and everybody. And we all have our different feels, but it's kind of nice to see that we have a lot of versatility to get baskets for sure.
That's all the questions that we have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.